Welcome back to LCC News, where global headlines meet critical analysis. Today we dive into a bold move from Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, who just publicly invited former US President Donald Trump to visit Ukraine, right as peace talks with Russia are reportedly heating up. What's really going on here? Is this a political trap, a challenge, or a smart diplomatic play? Let's break it down. Zelensky's challenge to Trump. In a recent statement, President Zelensky directly addressed Donald Trump's long-standing claim that he could end the war between Russia and Ukraine within 24 hours if he were still president. Zelensky's response: "Come to Ukraine. See the situation with your own eyes." It's a move that's raising eyebrows across Washington and the global stage. This isn't just a personal invitation, it's a calculated political message, one that puts Trump in the spotlight and raises the stakes for both US foreign policy and Trump's own 2024 campaign. What's the strategy here? First, this may be Zelensky's way of pulling Trump into the real-world complexity of the war. If Trump truly believes he can broker peace in 24 hours, Ukraine wants him to witness the cost of this conflict, not from a debate stage, but from the front lines. Second, it's a savvy diplomatic move. Zelensky knows Trump is the Republican frontrunner for 2024. Building bridges early could ensure future US support if Trump returns to the Oval Office, even if that support looks different than Biden's military aid packages. Third, this invitation comes at a very specific moment, just as rumors swirl about potential negotiations between Ukraine and Russia. Is Ukraine trying to shift the narrative, delay pressure to negotiate, or gain leverage before any deals are made? One thing's clear: Zelensky is playing high-stakes diplomacy, and he's not afraid to call out world leaders publicly. How will Trump respond? So far, Donald Trump hasn't issued a public response, but if he accepts, the implications are massive. A Trump visit to Kyiv would dominate headlines, and not just internationally. It could reshape the political landscape in America, showing strength or recklessness, depending on who you ask. Security concerns, political fallout, and international optics all come into play. If he refuses, it may raise questions about the credibility of his bold claims on foreign policy. After all, how do you promise to solve a war you're not willing to witness? What this means for the US and the world for American voters, this is more than a headline. It's a test of how serious our leaders are about global peace and how far they're willing to go to prove it. For Ukraine, it's a message: don't forget about us. No matter who's in the White House, we need your attention, your support, and your understanding. And for Russia? Well, a Trump visit could change their own calculation. It adds unpredictability, and that could alter the tone of any upcoming peace talks. Whether this is diplomacy or political chess, one thing's for sure: Zelensky just raised the temperature in an already high-stakes global conflict. At LCC News, we're watching closely. Will Trump accept the invitation? Will this change the momentum in Ukraine? And what does it say about America's role on the world stage? Stay tuned, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next report. This is LCC News, clarity in chaos. See you in the next story. Volodymyr Zelensky publicly invites Donald Trump to Ukraine as rumors of a peace deal with Russia swells. What does this bold move mean for US politics, global diplomacy, and the 2024 election? LCC News breaks it down.